We're going to a live press conference, yes, in Abuja with respect to the latest Nigerians that have been evacuated out of the port of Sudan.
Had to be admitted. She has now recovered and she's back, and I spoke with all these three people that I mentioned to you. As for food, I would like to show you the pictures of the kind of food that we give them. So if you wait after my speech, I will show you the kind of food we give them to allay any anxiety. The other good news is that we are getting very good cooperation from the Nigerian community that are living in that port, and also the Nigerian embassy in Sudan. The ambassador himself is at that port and giving all the backup we need. One challenge that we face today, which has thrown us into realigning our plans, is the fact that some Nigerians were claimed to have entered the bus without permission, which caused the Egyptian side to delay the flight until that was sorted. I'm happy to say that just 5 minutes ago, we received a signal from Egypt that all that problem has been cleared. The Nigerians have now been moved into the Egyptian side of the border. So we do hope that they will take the long journey from the border to the airport in Aswan, and we have 2 planes that can carry all of them at the same time back to Nigeria. In the next few hours, we shall have no Nigerian traveler stranded or kept in the Egyptian side. All our efforts will now be concentrated on the Sudanese Port Sudan, and from there, they will come home directly. Like we also told you, there are other Nigerians that have found their way to the borders. Those that have moved to the Ethiopian border have been well received by the embassy in Ethiopia, and they are making arrangements to bring them back home. DG of NEMA is making arrangements for their flight back home. There are other Nigerians that have been shipped by the Saudi Arabian government, along other fleeing nationals. They took them to Jeddah, and from Jeddah, our ambassador, the consul general in Jeddah, received them, is housing them, and we are making arrangements to bring them back home. One promise that we gave our ministers and Mr. President is that no single Nigerian will be left in Sudan that wants to come back home, that needs to be back home. We shall bring them back home. So we are going to leave behind a mop-up operation after this main activity. Even when the last plane touches ground in Nigeria, we have left behind a mop-up operation plan that will keep mopping up and bringing back Nigerians to safety as the need arises. So I want to reassure everybody that yes, we had hitches, yes, we had challenges, but that is a natural situation of war. That is a natural situation of any human endeavor, but I'm happy to say that at last we are successful. So glory be to God Almighty.
When do you think those that are still in Egypt, those you said were delayed initially by the Egyptian authority, at what time do you think they will be back?
Our plan is that they will be, since they have been allowed entry, from the border to the airport takes about 5 hours. So when they take those 5 hours, they will meet our planes ready. The profiling has been done. It's just for them to enter. Thereafter, you add the number of hours. I want to invite you to the arrival of that flight, so we'll meet here again to receive them as well. And you'll be the witness to what we're seeing by yourself.
What is the situation of some Nigerians we heard that don't have passports?
Yes, the good news is that Nigerian embassy in Egypt has moved all their consular officers. And that question probably should go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but he told us he has what they call ETC, Emergency Traveling Certificate, which is being issued to all of them. Anybody without necessary documents, because they were fleeing from conflict, some of them could not get their passports, so we're going to give them an ETC. But allow me to invite the representative of the Minister of Foreign Affairs just to say something, because it's not as contrary to what people are saying that it is a Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs. It is not. It's a multi-stakeholder situation room that we are running, and I'm happy to say that every partner is giving us the necessary cooperation.
One more question before that. One more question.
None of us here saw the plane landed. This plane. None of us saw it. No television station got these people highlighting from any plane.
Yes. So what probably has happened? Was it magic?
No, I don't know. We just saw them in the bus.
I want you to see the reality. You saw people alighting. Ask them where they came from.
We did not see them alighting from any aircraft because officials here didn't allow our cameras there.
That is the complaint you are supposed to do, that you were not allowed to go into the tarmac. It is not everybody that was not allowed. We have over 60 media organizations here, and the few they allowed was 5 because of security
I'm
concerns.
saying they did not see the plane. They didn't even see the plane.
Hold on. But the plane is still there. You can photograph it. My concern is we will make a bigger arrangement for you to have your representatives. Please, can I implore on those who were opportune to enter to share your pictures with the other media houses that could not be allowed. I think it is normal in every airport to.
Sir, my question is on Sunday you mentioned that some other neighboring countries would also be lifted alongside Nigerians. I want to find out the situation of that. Has that been done in the process you've done, the 2 batches?
The ambassador representing the Minister of Foreign Affairs will give you comments on that. Efforts have been made. I'm sure he will shed more light on that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, PS, Humanitarian Affairs, for this insight. My name is Ambassador Umar Z. Salisu, representing Minister of Foreign Affairs. And I want to start with the last question, which is the situation of our sister countries here in West Africa that have asked for assistance or requested for assistance from Nigeria because they don't have missions over there in Sudan. So we have made contacts with the ambassadors of both Nigeria in their countries and the ambassadors in Nigeria to give us the contact addresses or contact numbers of their leaders in Sudan, so that we'll be able to contact them there and then organize them, and then we bring them back to their countries. This is the situation. And then we have also instructed or directed our missions abroad, including all those countries that are contiguous borders to Sudan, to also get prepared and send their officers. They have already sent their officers there in case any other Nigerian is missing around the border or needs assistance, then he'll be brought, or she will be brought back to the mission in the country she is found to be at the border. So these are the situations we have made. We have made adequate arrangements for consular assistance to all the Nigerians there, including all the 6 geopolitical zones that have their people there. So, yeah. My name is Ambassador Umar Zainab Salisu. So, thank you very much.